Hello everyone, my name is Andrew. I own Froot Farms. If you are unfamiliar, Froot Farms is an edible plant nursery based in Christmas, Florida, which is right outside of Orlando, close to the Oviedo area. And we are growing a lot of edible plants for sale, but I also wanted to eventually grow more things for seeds and fruit, and also do agritourism to get people to come out and visit the farm and teach them more about growing their own food. So this video is going to focus on a few different things. So I'm going to briefly mention that we have beehives and we did get to collect honey for the first time, so we're really super excited about that. We don't have any for sale just yet, but we should in the near future, and so that's super exciting for us. We also have been working with O-Town Compost to create compost. So they bring their food scraps from people around Central Florida. So they get collections of food scraps and divert it from the landfills, which is amazing. And they bring it to our farm. We have arborists who donate their local arborist mulch to us as well. We compile that and make our compost. So we have unscreened compost right now that we're utilizing all around the farm. We have a little sifting pan that's kind of like a prospector pan that goes over a 5-gallon bucket. So I'm sifting some of it for some of our smaller stuff. I don't even try to do that with most of our plants. Honestly, it doesn't have to look pretty. It's all wood that stays in there longer, that doesn't decompose as quickly, and for me, having a little bit more wood chips is fine. In this area, I just mulch over the compost anyways, so it doesn't matter at all. But for some of our smaller plants, I don't want them to have to compete with too much stuff, you know, that's bigger around their root zone. So I do try to screen it for that. But I'm going to show a little bit more about how I screen it with this Prospector Pan. And this is our little Prospector Pan. So you got this pan, it goes right on top of a 5-gallon bucket. It fits perfectly in here. So you put this on top of that. Like to take the shovel. We got our unfinished compost right here. This is completely unscreened. So we get food scraps from O-Town Compost that are in here, and then arborist tree mulch. So that's all we have in our compost pile. So we just kind of shake the bucket around a little bit. Shaky, shaky, shaky. And all the dirt's gonna go down into the bucket, and then anything that's left atop is going to be bigger than our screen. Our screen right here that I'm using is 1/4 of an inch. That's big enough for our purposes right now. So we could get a larger screen at some point. We could screen this out more and better at a kind of industrial scale, but for right now, we don't really need that. I don't screen it at all for our sections like this. When I'm putting it on trees around our property, it doesn't matter if there's some large, like even big sticks like this, I can just throw around our plants. It doesn't matter to me really. The plants are fine, they're gonna live whether there's a big tree branch around them or not. And I'm mulching, so I have mulch behind me as well, so I mulch right above the compost anyway, so it's not like it matters that it's pretty or anything. And I use arborist tree mulch. I'm not trying to look beautiful in here. The main goal is utility. So if some of the things don't look as pretty, that's fine by me. If I get a lot of fruit, that's what I'm looking for. So this is amazing, beautiful, dark, rich soil. That's what I need to grow our plants better. This is screened to a level that is perfect for some of our smaller fruit trees. So when I'm growing things in 1 and 3-gallon pots, this is more of what I need than some of the unsifted stuff. I don't want big stuff like this on a smaller plant because I don't want it to struggle and get messed up. Especially, you know, big branches. But other than that, it doesn't really matter to me. So this is the process we're using right now, and I think it's good enough for our purposes for now. And when we eventually start selling compost, I think that might change. Maybe we'll need a screen at that point, but for right now, I can manually do this, and it works perfect for our purposes. And so pretty awesome. The end result is beautiful. I'll try to get some video showing some of what we got. This is our compost.